must be contained.
Guys, welcome back to another YouTube video here today. And today we are going over my cryo Harlowe infinite crit update video. So I've done a cryo Harlowe build a very long time ago, and it used the complex route for bossing, and it did all right. And we are finally updating that build. We are mostly using cryo weapons, but I couldn't get a cryo bod but we have a skill where we automatically do cryo damage. We will be going over that in this video, but we are finally doing a update video on cryo Harlowe. So we're going to go over the skill tree. All right, so we started off, we put in 5 points into parallel circuit. After triggering or re-triggering an action skill, Harlowe gains increased gun damage. We get 30% more gun damage when we trigger or re-trigger our action skill, which is very nice. And we also put 5 points in Bright Future. Gives us 30% more fire rate whenever Harlowe triggers or re-triggers action skill. She gains increased fire rate, so we have 30% more fire rate. We also put 1 point into Ripple Effect. Our class mod also put 1 point in here, so a kill skill whenever Harlowe is an entangled enemy, automatically entangles another enemy nearby. So we're actually, since we put an extra point in here, we're actually entangling 3 enemies nearby, and it is actually super fun for mobbing. It is really good fun, really cool for mobbing. This ability, actually having 2 points in here, makes it really cool for mobbing. And then we are precision engineering. We get put points in here for extra critical hit damage, which is 3. We also put 1 point in here because we had to for gun handling. We had to get points in precision engineering. We also put 5 points into keep ice on that. All Harlowe cryo damage Harlowe deals gain lifesteal. If Harlowe health is full, she gains overshield instead. So we also have lifesteal and overshield steal, which is very nice for this build. Then we also put 5 points into discrete math, which gives us 35% more splash damage. We also put 5 points into erratic reaction. Whenever Harlowe freezes an enemy, she creates a erratic aurora that creates a constant cryo damage. Enemy around Harlowe deals increased damage based on her overshield, which is why we're mostly using it. So we get a bonus damage with 25% on the more overshield we have, which is very nice. And then we are using triple point. Whenever Harlowe deals non-cryo damage to an entangled enemy, she deals bonus cryo damage to that enemy. If she deals cryo damage to that entangled enemy, she deals increased bonus damage. So you get 15% of non-cryo damage dealt, and then bonus cryo damage dealt of 30% damage cryo damage dealt. But either way, you're having cryo damage with the bod, either when you're shooting out the stickies, because it's not elemental at the moment. I haven't been able to get one. With the stickies, we have a few in cryo, but we need the sticky. Other than that, yeah, we're getting the extra 50% damage. We're getting cryo damage with our bod. So we're getting all these benefits. So we're getting life steal, overshield steal if we're at full health with the bod. So that's pretty nice. And then we're using momentum. Whenever Harlowe entangles an enemy, her and her allies increase critical damage, which is 25% increased critical damage. And then we're using neutron decay. Whenever Harlowe eradicates an enemy, she gains increased gun damage. This affects stacks. So you can gain up to 50% gun damage with this, which is very nice. And then we put 3 points into creative overflow. Harlowe deals increased gun damage based on her overshield. The more overshield she has, the bigger the bonus. Gun damage up to 36%, which with our life steal and overshield steal, which helps out a lot to get gun damage, plus our shield that we have. That we'll be showing here in a little bit. And then we put 2 points in confirmative reality because we really needed it just to move down the skill tree, but this is also really nice so we can get our action skill back really easily. And then we put excited 3 in excited state. Our Harlowe gains increased critical damage whenever Harlowe an enemy is damaged by Harlow's action skill. The next shot on that enemy will become an automatically critical hit. And we only put 3 points in here because this is all the spare points we had because we wanted to maximize blue tree here for cryo. We didn't want to make another infinite crit build. So this turned out really well. And then we're gonna go over the weapons and the firmware. So we're using the wombo combo for mobbing, cryo. This was the best version you can get. It's close to it, but it's definitely not the best. It could be better, but it works for now. And then we are using the Propel Double Cream Anarchy with torque stickies, which is really good with torque stickies. It's a really nice weapon with torque stickies. It will destroy bosses. It's just a little bit slower on the fire rate side. Spot works better overall, but you can use this if you want to. It does work. It works better on Infinite Crit Harlowe though. And then we're using the Ricochet and Dark Beast for also mobbing. Because this has Jacobs on it, and then it gives us cryo. It has cryo and a corrosive on it, which is really nice. But the perk of this weapon, bullet pierce enemies and have a 20% chance when hitting them to cause an explosion that deals 3,792 damage, which is very nice. So for the firmware, we are using 3 Deadeye, which gives us gun accuracy, gun critical, and then we get every critical hit grants a 50% critical damage per stack. So that gives us a bunch of critical damage boost. And then we're using 2 airstrikes, which gives us extra splash damage and splash radius. And then for the rep kit, we're using the mini peacemaker. I'm only really using this for healing. So we can try to use our overshield for more, our overshield steal for more, shield instead of healing, because this helps us a lot, and then also heals allies nearby, which is pretty useless, but it helps a lot because it passively regenerates your health over time, increasing in rate when your health is low. But I don't have any other rep kits right now. This is what we're using. It works. We're just basically using this for healing. And then bolted lightning, we are just using this for the Deadeye. We're not really using this whatsoever. And then we're using this for the gun damage boost, which is shotgun damage boost and gun critical damage boost, which is a really good boost here. And then the other part of this build that makes this build also work really well, which is the Watts for Dinner. When an energy shield is active and an enemy has a 12% chance to drop an overshield, when overshield is active, grants 25% shock damage. So they can drop the overshield thing, so you can also get those from the boss. But this one has Siphon on it, and it was when dealing damage, 10% chance to grant 1,610 overshield, which is very nice. It would be nice if we had a triple roll, but it's currently what we got. Haven't got a triple roll ever. I farmed Origo like a ton of times. But yeah, that's what we are rocking on this build. And for specializations, we are using the best defense, damage dealt when full. We're using Riddle this, which gives us gun damage per stack. We're using in the zone, which gives us extra gun damage and critical hit damage per stack when we're aiming. And then Bullet Train, the Ball Hunter can now hip fire while sprinting and gains increased gun damage faster they move, which we have 50% gun damage. Extra gun damage when moving. And that is it for the build. I hope you guys enjoy this build video. This was actually my first build ever, and it has been finally updated. I hope you guys enjoy this build, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.